Join me as I slow down, turn inward, and really listen to my intuition, because today, I want to know if I can actually trust my gut. Intuition is that quiet inner signal that shows up before logic has time to catch up. It doesn't shout, it doesn't argue, it just knows. It's the feeling that nudges you toward a decision without giving you a spreadsheet to justify it. An inner compass that keeps pointing somewhere meaningful, even when the road ahead looks foggy. Most of us are taught to override that voice. We're encouraged to think harder, analyze more, gather opinions, and wait until everything makes sense on paper. And in a world that moves fast and rewards certainty, intuition can feel unreliable, like a soft whisper compared to the loud noise of advice, expectations, and other people's opinions. So we second-guess ourselves, we ask everyone else what they think, we look for permission, and slowly, without realizing it, we stop listening to the one voice that actually knows us best. The problem is, intuition often gets dismissed as just a feeling, a hunch, something flimsy, even irresponsible. But what if it's not a weakness at all? What if intuition is a form of intelligence, just one that doesn't speak in words? What if it's trying to guide us toward a life that actually fits? When we ignore it long enough, we feel it. That low-grade anxiety, that sense of being slightly off, disconnected, like we're living someone else's version of our life. And the longer we stay there, the harder it becomes to trust ourselves at all. But intuition doesn't disappear, it just changes how it speaks. Sometimes it shows up as a tight feeling in your chest. Sometimes as a sudden clarity that makes no logical sense yet. Sometimes as a recurring dream or a thought that keeps circling back no matter how much you try to ignore it. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt that something was off without being able to explain why? Or met someone and immediately known how much access they should, or shouldn't, have to your life? That's intuition. It's subtle, but it's consistent. And when we start paying attention, patterns emerge. We begin to recognize what lights us up, what drains us, and what no longer fits, even if it once did. I think of a woman I once heard about who was stuck in a career that looked good on the outside, but felt empty on the inside. For months, she ignored the quiet pull toward a creative project she'd been carrying for years. It felt impractical, risky, easy to dismiss. Until one day, while out on a walk, everything clicked. No dramatic sign, no lightning bolt, just a deep, steady knowing. This is the direction. She listened, she made the leap, and later she described it not as reckless, but as finally feeling aligned. More alive, more herself. Those moments, when clarity arrives without force, are often intuition finally being heard. Trusting it doesn't mean abandoning logic, it means letting wisdom lead and letting logic support it. And yes, it can be uncomfortable, especially when your intuition points somewhere unfamiliar or inconvenient. But it's also where authenticity lives. So I'll leave you with this. What has your intuition been trying to tell you lately? And are you listening? Or are you waiting for permission? If this resonated, I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. And if you want to explore more grounded conversations about intuition, growth, and inner clarity, check out my other videos and like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.